going on, Knicks fans? My name is Vigo Sports Talk, host of Vigo Talks Knicks. The New York Knicks, you heard this, you're going to hear this right, are 2-0 in the NBA Finals, 2 wins away from the NBA Championship. This is real, guys. This is real basketball. These last 2 games, phenomenal. I did not talk about last game. I apologize. I forgot to upload that, which is why I'm going to talk about a little bit in this episode. I'm mainly going to talk about game 2 because, trust me, you're going to want to hear this because obviously game 1, let's talk about that first. Let's get out the way. You know, it was a game I felt like the Knicks were sort of rusty. The Spurs were up 10, at one point up 14. And they're up for, I wouldn't say majority, but a good part of the game, I'll say. And Brunson, he came up clutch. Cat, he had a great game. And Josh Hart, he's been struggling these last 2 games, but defensively, he's there. I'm telling you, he's like our Dennis Rodman. He's getting a lot of rebounds. And as long as you're out rebounding a 7'5" center out of France, that's all that matters to me. And I believe at one point it was 5 to 6 minutes the game was tied, and then after that the momentum just changed for the Spurs. We just kept scoring. They couldn't get nothing going both offensively and he couldn't get a stop. So we just answered back, played physical, played hard, and got the game won. But that's just one. I understand Knicks fans, you want to feel yourself, you want to celebrate, but that's one. We're going to stay humble. That's one. That's just one. And yes, like I said, a lot of fans are going crazy. I mean, I don't blame them, to be honest, because this is something that they've never experienced something like this ever in their life. So I can't blame them. But game 2, I was feeling really confident because I've seen this team win now 13 straight, well at the time, 12 straight. And from what it looks like, I keep telling you guys, we are the better team. We just look unstoppable. We have not lost since April. It is now, as I'm recording, June 7th actually. I'm recording June 7th. So just think about that. They have not lost since April. This team right now this could go down as one of the best playoff teams of all time. But job's not finished. We're going to stay humble. Now on to game 2. Like I said, I was at the watch party. I was at Plaza 33. It was a phenomenal experience. I recommend going there, even though it's security. There's a lot more strict because, Knicks fans, they're interesting. They're out of control. But, it was a phenomenal experience. I got to watch the game in a big screen. And like game 1, they were up for not majority of the game, but a good portion of the game. But that fourth quarter and the third quarter, little bit third quarter, we were just, they just could not match us. They were not doing nothing. They just couldn't stop us. We were feeling ourselves. OG had that dunk on Wemby that was huge. Cat was frying Wemby. I'm telling you. Well, I'll talk about it later in the episode, but I feel like, and I hate to say it because Brunson, he has to struggle a little bit, but he's still coming up clutch. But from what it looks like, I would not be surprised if Cat wins Finals MVP. But it's only 2-0. So I'm not thinking about when we win the championship. We're taking it 1 game at a time, so I'm not getting too much into it, but I'll talk about it in a few minutes. Back to what I was saying. Cal had a great game. Mikal Bridges came up very big. Landry Shamet, with Josh Hart in foul trouble, Landry Shamet got a few clutch shots and some defense. And I'll say maybe the final, 7 minutes ago, and then 3-4 minutes, we could not get nothing. We've seen this before. Knicks, please. I don't want to experience this again, please. We won the game. We did win the game, but please, I do not want to experience a choke job, please. Just keep the lead. Keep it going. If you're up big, keep it going. Don't get cocky. Keep it going. Remember, it's the NBA Finals. It's not no regular season game in November, December. This is a NBA Finals game. Every crucial mistake could cost you. And who knows? That can go down in history. So we got to relax and play better than that, even though we won. And back to what I was saying, Mikal Bridges, Cat were the best players from today's game. Well, game 2. And then we came up big. Brunson hit a few clutch shots. And it was looking bad, honestly, because when we got an and 1, and I was like, damn. We took the lead back. And now, listen to this. It's 17 seconds now. And I would say maybe, oh no, Brunson had the ball. So he was going for the shot. He was going for the win with 70 seconds. He missed. Wemby got the rebound. So right now it's like 15 seconds. So the Spurs, they got a timeout. They had a timeout. But usually when the game's like that, you want to push the ball down court. You don't want to call a timeout because if you call a timeout, the coach is going to sub in all their defensive players. And right now, and they have I'm not gonna say bad defense, but players that are known for being good defenders. That's the best way to put it. So they want to just push the pace and keep it going. All Wemby had to do was dribble the ball up court, and I don't know, go for a win, the game winner, and I don't know, get a shot up. Instead of what he does, it's Stephon Castle. He's not even paying attention. He's not even looking for the ball. He's just assuming, oh, Wemby's gonna dribble the ball up the court. Oh, okay, you got it. He passes the ball to him, and it goes off his back. Brunson, he can tell he reads the play because he's not looking. He steals the ball, and Wemby fouls him. And it's free throws because they had a foul to give. They decided to foul. And if they hadn't done that, that would have been on the floor side out. So that was very huge. He makes the first free throw. Okay, so at this point, it's 105, 104. One more free throw, and it's a 2-point game. He misses the second. At first, it looked like we got the rebound. But from what I've seen, it could have been a kick ball, which could have been very huge. But I'll get into officiating in a minute, the officiating. But I'm not a person to blame the refs, but you're going to see why I talk about the refs. And now the Spurs got the ball with 9 seconds. Obviously, you're going to give it to Wemby because he's 7'5". Who else would he give the ball to? And he had an open look. I looked away at this point because when it comes like the games like that, I just can't look. I just didn't look. He misses. I thought it was a block shot, but he just completely missed it. He had the chance to win the game, and he messed it up. And the Knicks win game 2. That right there is an NBA Finals game. It's not no blowout game. That is an NBA Finals game that can go down, that people are going to look at in the next 10 years. Because this was a very hard fought game. And to be honest, the team that fights the hardest, they're going to get the win. And that's why I'm to the Knicks towards the end. Although we should have won, the game should have been over with 2 minutes to go because we just couldn't get any stops. And that's what I don't like about the team. I don't like them, choking. I don't like them, just not being cocky, but just hold the lead. You're up big. Keep it going. That's all you got to do, and you win the game. But yeah, that's how game 2 went. And back to Cat being a potential Finals MVP candidate. So first of all, he's been playing phenomenal. He's been killing the Defensive Player of the Year, Wemby. And yeah, like I said, Brunson, he's not having the best games. He is coming up clutch. Hear me out. I believe, as of right now, he's the best player in the fourth quarter out of all players in the NBA. With players like Luka, SGA, Jokic. Way more points in the fourth quarter than all those players. Way more. But Cat, you could just tell when he's on the floor, the Spurs don't got to answer. And yes, you got Wemby, but if he's scoring on Wemby every single possession, I don't think there's nobody you could put on him that could stop him. Nobody. No matter how good of a defender they are, he cannot be stopped. And this could be a full circle moment for Cat because he grew up a Knicks fan. Let's not forget that. He rooted for this team. He thought he was going to stay in Minnesota for the rest of his career. He gets traded just a few weeks before the NBA season. And now he has a chance to bring his team a championship since 1973, by the way, 1973. And be the third Knick to win Finals MVP. The last Finals MVP, he only won 2. Willis Reed. This could go down in history, but like I said, we're gonna stay humble. It's one game at a time. It's 2-0. You heard it, Knicks. And Mikal Bridges, like from his interview, he knows how it feels to be 2-0 in the finals back in Phoenix. Job's not finished. Don't let them get one. And yes, I know Trump is gonna be at the game. It could be a distraction, but play like he's not there. Play like it's 0-0. That should be your mindset going to the next game. And in general, it should be like that every single playoff game. It does not matter. And if you keep doing this, I can see the Knicks. You may think I'm crazy, but I could see the Knicks sweeping the San Antonio Spurs. I would not be surprised. I keep telling you guys, this team just cannot lose, no matter how bad we play. Because for a team that's 2-0 in the NBA Finals, we haven't played to. We play good. No, hear me out. We play pretty good, but we haven't played to our standards. Not the same team that was blowing teams out. We have not been that team yet. So just imagine when the Knicks go into MSG and play like the team we're supposed to be. Because if we play like that team, it's over. Honestly, it's over. The series is over. So we gotta stay humble, play to your standards, and you could potentially lift the Larry O'Brien Trophy in at MSG for the first time since the 70s. That's all I gotta say in today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys there for Game 4, Game 3. I hope to see you guys there to watch party. My name is Vigo Sports Talk, host of Vigo Talks Knicks, and I will see you next episode, Knicks fans. Peace.